Dinosnores is the second segment of the fourth episode of the first season of the Book of Pooh. And honestly, I didn't love the first half of this, but the second half wasn't too bad. Eeyore has a bone, and they begin to wonder if it could be a dinosaur bone. And then they wonder if the dinosaur's going to come and try and get the bone back. I'm not entirely sure. Presumably the dinosaur would be dead for the bone to be there, but never mind. And there is a lesson from Owl where they talk about the fact that dinosaurs are extinct. Tigger had a very funny remark about that, I have to admit. And I think that's a really nice way to educate children about the word extinct, what it means. It was explained in the most basic of terms, of course, but I think it was done very effectively, and that's all really well and good. And it's also nice for Eeyore to get some attention for a change, because often he doesn't. However, the first half of this episode features a song about dinosaurs, which the song was okay, it wasn't too bad, but the characters were dressed in costumes that presumably were meant to make them look like they were dinosaurs, but the costumes were so poor that it would have been better without them. And some of the editing there was a little bit awkward as well. It just looked a little bit rough around the edges and not the usual quality you would expect from Disney. Even Disney at I believe, the turn of the century when this was released. So the first half just wasn't very good at all. It wasn't very well done. The song itself was not too bad, but the way it was presented was just a bit terrible. But the second half was okay. Needless to say, this is not my favourite segment. I don't love it, but there's some education there about dinosaurs, so if that appeals to children, then I guess that's not too bad. But for me personally, definitely not as good. In fact, this is, of the 4 episodes so far that I've seen, this is the worst segment to date.